We are like 7 months pregnant with 2 months to go for the delivery of our baby. Hello, Go Small, Live Large family. This is Scott, and I am in a very special place today. This is Winnebago Motorhomes, which is where I purchased my Travato. Stick around. Let's talk about RVs. Live from the cab of a Travato 59G. I'm in the driver's seat. I don't have the key, so I can't drive off with it. My Travato is on order. Should be here in a couple of months. Whew, it's a hot, sweaty day here in Illinois. Just want to share some of what made this van so attractive to me and what made me pull the trigger. And Kyle and I are super excited. We are like 7 months pregnant with 2 months to go for the delivery of our baby, our Travato 59GL, purchased here at Winnebago Motorhomes in lovely Rockford, Illinois. I'll show you some of the features of the Travato that really attracted it to us. And right behind the Travato is another Winnebago product. It's a Class C, and I want to show you the difference. So they're lined up head to head here on the nose, but I want to give a vantage point of the difference in length. So you can see that there is quite a bit of difference. The Travato is about 21 feet, and I'm guessing that one's about 24 to 25 feet, the Class C here. So very giant difference, and that's one reason I went with the B class, because it can basically sit or park in a standard parking space and isn't quite as obvious going down the road as it being an RV. I've ordered the optional ladder and rooftop system and the bike rack, which this one does not have. So mine's coming with a fully equipped rooftop luggage system, the ladder, and the bike rack. And the nice thing about the ladder is you can then move this using this screw right here. It unscrews, and you literally lift the ladder. And then using the rail system, you can put it on either side of the van and access the roof, which is great for big items, cleaning, sitting up there looking at starlight. I want to point out the backup camera, which is right there. So it has a backup camera, which is very helpful. And then the hitch right here has a 3,500 tow weight, which is going to be great in case I want to haul something behind it. Now here's something interesting. If you can just see it here, this is propane for an exterior grill. So if I want to hook up a grill or a portable propane fire pit, something of that nature, there is a port right there to connect to the propane tank. The storage for the sewer hose, which is convenient. Sewer hose storage. If we swing around the back a little bit here, a couple of important pipes here. So this is the exhaust for the generator that this unit has. Mine is a GL designating lithium, so it won't have that generator at all, which is why I chose it. And then these are your black and gray tank flush with the drain valve. And screw that and pull the valves, and out goes the dirty water. So on the passenger side, there's a couple things to note here. Up on top is the full-length awning that is electrically extended and retracted. Has a wind sensor so that if the wind is blowing, it will retract automatically, and has illuminating LED lights, so they would extend out clear across the side here. Really cool. As part of outdoor living, we've got speakers on both sides and a porch light that can provide some illumination for helping get set up or tear down camp quickly. A couple of things to note on this side. This is the full-length running board. My rig is coming with that, and it has LED lighting underneath, so you can illuminate that at night, so you can not only see your van from a distance, but maybe get some additional illumination if you have the awning out. This is new for the model year. This is the window, that is actually in the galley. So that is brand new for 2019. One great thing about these mirrors is that they fold into the body. Take a look at the inside, shall we? Coolest features is the full-size screen door, and because this is low to the ground, the Travato does not have an interior side step, which again gives a little extra space. This here is a hold handle so that you can kind of get yourself into the vehicle pretty easily. Now this is not the color palette that I chose for the inside. This is the Macchiato, which is a more cream colored, kind of a beige color scheme. Nice, but not what I chose. It does have the calfskin leather seats, which is what my rig will come with. So this is water storage in this tank right here, unless it's an L, the lithium system, in which case that's where a bunch of the electronics and electrical stuff sit. All right, so looking toward the cab, obviously, this is the front lounge. The front lounge is designated by the jump seat right here. I've put the back cushion on, and when the doors close, that actually becomes a very comfortable seating area. The jump seats here seats 2 people, has lap seat belts for 2 people, and then the cab chairs spin around. And so this is the front lounge. This is one of the reasons why I chose the Travato G. Was you can sit 5 people in this compact space. 2 there, somebody in the jump seat, 2 people here in the cab spun around. And what's super cool is with this table, the extension slides out, so the people even on the far side of the rig, in the jump seat and the passenger seat, can take part in what's ever happening here. Eating, drinking, playing cards, working. Something that I found super interesting about this extension right here, I can actually connect to the TV or watch TV while I'm working here. So it almost kind of gives it a different perspective for sure, and an additional working surface, which I found to be really, really compelling. So I'm not crammed into just that side or just from working from here. I can actually work there. So there's actually 3 seating areas, in my opinion, in this one compact space here. I want to point out a couple of features here sitting in the jump seat. So these are the cassette style windows, which means they have a built-in light shade, so you can block out the light or peering eyes. This particular unit has the windows that slide open, so the screen is here. Now what's coming on my rig is the new European dual acrylic windows, and they swing out like an awning. The nice thing about that is all this middle piece here goes away, and the entire thing will open up. Even in the rain, I'm able to have the windows open and get a nice breeze. Ooh, it's warm in here today. And then in that case, the screen will come down this way to block the bugs. So behind me is all the buttons and gadgets, and some people would prefer a more slick and streamlined approach to this, and well, I would tend to agree with that. I kind of like the old schoolness of this. Might look a little cluttered, but as long as the buttons are functional, I would find these quite good. So I'm actually standing in the galley. That's in between the bedroom, which is right here, and the bathroom, which is right here. We'll look at that in just a second. But I just want you to notice the width of the space. There's at least 2, maybe even 2.5 feet, 2.5 feet width between the counter here and the fridge here. That is a lot of space, and two people can easily get past, passing back and forth if somebody's in the kitchen. One of the great things I want to point out right here, which is an extension for the kitchen counter. So this swings up, nice positive lock, and now you have a smooth, flush surface to extend the cooking of the kitchen itself. So right here we have the 2-burner propane stove. If you're not using the stove, this becomes all cooking preparation surface, which is really, really nice. And this is the sink with the lift-up faucet. Some are fans of these, some are not. We'll find out what my opinion is, but right now I really like that it's foldable, and it too, with a door closed, becomes preparation space, which is really, really nice. Now this right here is new for the 2019 model year, and this is a window. It does not open. It does have a sunblock though, and this apparently was a big feature request from previous Travato owners, as this obviously used to be blank, so now there is a window here so you can see out while you're cooking and camping. A glass splatter shield, which is really, really nice. Got two lights, positive locking cabinets. Positive locking meaning there's a metal piece here, and then this piece comes down to latch it so that it locks shut, which is very important when you're hitting the road. So lots of storage up here, lock that, and then down below the sink and stove are a couple more cabinet areas. One thing that's cool is it has a water filtration system built right in underneath the sink, so very, very nice for... So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to fit stuff in here. It's going to be hard to kind of get a sense of that until I get it and spend a little time in it. Flipping around on the other side of the galley, we have a pantry, clothing storage space that is begging to be modded out. We really cool have a pull-out pantry. I don't see having a lot of hanging clothes, but there's a hanger bar should I need to bring a suit along. Laugh, laugh. Down below, this is the subwoofer for the entertainment system, which is extremely cool. Microwave, standard microwave. This is not a convection microwave, but I'm a big proponent of meal prep and then just quickly heat up a serving size in the microwave itself. NovaCool refrigerator. So massive refrigerator. I plan on having a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and water going into the fridge. So to me this is water storage space, so I'm glad it's there. And then down below, which I really love, is a separate freezer. This too is very cool for meal prep in advance. Cook the food and serving size out of the food and then put it into the freezer to then move into the fridge and then into the microwave on an as-needed basis. So above the galley is what's called a fantastic fan, and this is a stroke of genius. One button and it opens the top and begins to exhaust the hot air from the van, and boy, I can tell already the amount of ventilation that is coming out of this is tremendous. Should be the tremendous fan, fantastic fan. Alright, guess where I am now? Bathroom of a Travato 59G, and this is one of the reasons I chose this rig, because the bathroom is so enormous. Look at this thing. I am sitting now on the commode way back. Can you still see me? And all this space, and to me this was super appealing because of the ability to take a real shower. Real fast shower, but nonetheless take a shower. All the other camper van Class Bs that I looked at, the bathroom was so tiny that you could basically do some personal business, number one or number two, but really wasn't effective for doing a shower. You'd have to actually sit on the toilet to clean off, which to me didn't appeal at all. But this, you might sacrifice a little bit of bed space, but boy, the ability to have a real bathroom was a pretty big deal to me. And this is something I'm seeing in the latest edition of the Travato 59G series, which is a different styled shower head. And I really like this one because it's got a much better, well, I'd say better aiming spray nozzle than the previous one, which had a pretty wide head. Down below is the kind of a spa style mat. Sure gives a nice high-end feature feel versus standing on plastic. And of course, another reason that I really like the Travato versus the Heimer products is a real toilet, which is traditional RV style. So it's got a black tank, it's a china bowl, and then a spray nozzle for easy cleaning. I did not want to deal with a cassette style toilet. A lot of the folks that I've watched and listened to really don't like the cassette style toilets. So as I'm preparing meals in the galley here, and then living in the space, got my work set up front, this door closed all the time, and this is another reason why I chose silver as a color, because the silver parts of the van itself, which, let's see this back here, so this is actually the van coming through, is going to be silver. So the silver doors, the silver appliances, the silver the stove and sink, really to me appealed to bring the silver from the van itself into the interior. All right, so let's check out the bedroom. This is one of the giant selling features for me for the Travato 59G model, and that is it has a full-time bed. Let me go back here and snap this and show you how this works. It's a Murphy bed, so right now it's up against the wall, and this can have your bedding in it as well. But when I go back here and undo the snap, you will see that the bed folds down, and here comes the cushion. A full-time bed. And to me this was super attractive because I can leave the bed down and have all my work gear and living space up front and not have to fuss with the bed every day. And I toyed with this a long time, but this really was a massive selling feature to me. Now it's not a giant bed, it's not a full-size bed. We are pretty small people, so we're gonna get along just fine. Perfect for one, good for two. If you're on the larger size, probably not gonna work overly well, but is a great sleeping surface. Oh yeah, this is nice. This space here, above the bed, I'm trying to think of something really creative. To me, this is personalization space right here, and even above here is personalization space. So while these are not a conversion van, and even this space here, there's a fair amount of area where I can personalize the van with my own taste. Let's take a look at all this storage down here. There's a drawer right here, and there's a drawer right here. Another drawer back here. But what's really cool are these sliders, and there's a tremendous amount of space in here. It goes all the way back. This is the wheel well. It goes all the way back through this. But what I really like is all of this space that I'm sitting, squatting in currently with the bed down. This is the bottom of the bed right here. So all of this space right in here with the bed down becomes garage storage, which I'm anticipating putting a few plastic bins full of camera gear, outdoor gear, rugs for the outside living space, and things of that nature. So again, a tremendous amount of space here in the Travato. So that's a bit of a Travato 59G tour. Hope you enjoyed it. So this is a very sweaty Scott from Go Small Live Large. We're a channel dedicated to interesting places, fascinating people, van life in a Travato 59GL, coming soon, and being a digital nomad. Really appreciate you joining me on the journey today. New videos every Wednesday. We're on a roll now, so just thank you for being part of the journey. I really appreciate that. So until we meet again, I wish you safe journeys.